One of my resume pet peeves is when students have a list of their skills on their resume, but they only include three or four things. I know it can be hard to think of what our skills are, but trust me when I tell you that all of you have more than three or four skills. Today, we're going to talk about three different types of skills in the hopes that you can identify all the many skills that you have. When we're thinking about our adaptive skills, let's think about them in two buckets. The first address our ability to relate to others, and the second bucket addresses our ability to get things done. With regard to how you relate to others, what are some of those characteristics in how you interact with people? Are you friendly, kind, assertive, questioning, considerate? What kinds of words like that describe you? When it comes to how you get your work done, what are words like punctual or detail oriented, responsible, honest, thoughtful that could describe the way you get your work done? So think back to elementary school when you made acrostic poems. In acrostic poems, you list a word vertically and then put another word that starts with the letter of each of the words. So I would say Bailey, I'm bold, ambitious, intelligent, loving, enthusiastic, and young. That would be my acrostic poem. If you used a word to describe yourself in an acrostic poem, it might be one of your adaptive skills. When we think about our adaptive skills, we want to think about how we live our lives and how we engage in our work. The second type of skill we're covering is our transferable skills. With our transferable skills, we're more concerned about what we're doing in our lives and what we're doing when we're interacting with others and what we're doing when we're at work. So if you think about transferable skills, think about, can I take this skill and use it in a variety of different jobs, industries, and situations? A lot of people refer to their transferable skills as soft skills, and many of them are related to communication. So it might be things like writing and speaking, delegating tasks, managing conflict, getting along with people. Those are examples of your transferable skills. When you're thinking about what your transferable skills might be, you can look back through the objectives of this class and see what could you use in a lot of different contexts at work. You can also think about the relationship building that you do on the day to day and the communication that you have with superiors and subordinates in the workplace to see if there are trends in things that you do there. So, do you give good feedback? Do you support other people? Are you able to synthesize complex information and explain it back to people? These are examples of transferable skills. The final type of skill we're going to talk about today are your job related skills. These, just like they sound, are related to a particular job or industry. What you can do to identify your job related skills is think about what you do at work. What are those tasks that you've been trained on how to do, and list those out. Another thing you can do is look at the position description for the job that you hold right now and the jobs that you've held in the past and identify the duties from there that you know how to do. And those are related to your job related skills. Other things that we can do are look at the syllabi for the specific classes that you're taking in your specific field. So if you're in accounting or in finance or in risk management, looking at the objectives for that class can help you take some of your skills from there. Our job related skills are related to our niche set of knowledge. So I don't know exactly what's the niche knowledge in your field or in your industry. But for me, for example, I do a lot of data analysis of both quantitative and qualitative data. I do interviewing, I do survey creation and statistical analyses. That's for the research. For teaching, things like explaining complex information to a lay audience would be example of a more specific job related skill, or creating rubrics, or assessing written and oral communication for its argumentation. So those are examples for me. I'm curious to learn what all of your job related skills are. In summary, we have adaptive skills, transferable skills, and job related skills. And I know we can come up with at least one for each of those. So everybody has 3 skills and probably 300 skills. So please don't sell yourself short when it comes to writing your skills section in your resume and to thinking about what you bring to the table at different organizations and in your relationships in your day to day life.